Hello, my adoring fans, and welcome back to the Chris Bartlett Show, episode 2. Yes, that's right, this is episode 2. Like I said, we are doing it weekly. So, on today's episode, we are talking about, what are we talking about today? Pokemon. It's been 24 years since Pokemon. Yeah, 24, 25 years now since Pokemon got first release. I remember playing Pokemon back in 1995, 1996 with Pokemon Red. My mum bought me a nice Game Boy Color, and she bought me Red, and then my brother had Blue, then my sister had Yellow. We played Corona Pokemon during that time. My first Pokemon movie that I saw was the very first one. That was back in 98, 99. So Pokemon's been going around for quite a while. That's what I want to talk to you about. It's Pokemon Day today, so it's supported and do this episode due to Pokemon Day actually is out. Really, Pokemon Day. So, what's Pokemon Day? It celebrated Pokemon's release since 1995. So it's been 25 years. So 1995, first Pokemon game, Red and Blue, were released in the UK, but over in Japan, it was Red and Green. Over in Japan, it wasn't Blue over in Japan. It was Red and Green over in Japan. So Pokemon started in Japan. So Pokemon was based in Japan, and it's always been a Japanese game. They released merch and Pokemon cards early in Japan, so the Japanese fans look at the new pretty artworks for all these fantastic new cards, and So what the Japanese do for the English set, they release 2 separate boxes. So the Japanese will have them first, and then over in the UK, those 2 boxes will combine into one to make one big set. So, like with base set, the most expensive set in the world. It is the most expensive set in the world, costing about $5,000 to get a booster box. Really, it took off from there from base set. So base set came out in 98, 99, when Gen 1 was kicking off, really. So base set was out, and oh my god, so many people wanted that base set Charizard, because back in those days, base set Charizard was like one of the rarest cards to get. Now it's one of the most expensive cards in the world. It is. If you get Shadowless first edition PSA 10 holographic Charizard for base set, you're talking about $10,000, at least $10,000. That's why Charizard is so popular, because prices are going up. Of course, the second most popular was Venusaur, and there was Blastoise after that. So once you get all 3 starters, you could get them PSA grade. There was a system to PSA grade the basic cards back in 97, 98, 99. Excuse me, due to PSA wasn't there. You kept all the good cards involved. There were no protected sleeves back in those days. There were binders back in those days. And to be honest, if PSA was there in 1999, 98, you could have got them PSA graded, and you kept them for all your life, and I find goes up, 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 up. So in 10 years' time, basic booster box will be like 15 grand, something like that, because it's so rare. So rare as people want it so much. Then after base A was Juggle and A was Fossil. Perfect where so Zapdos was in base set. Articuno and Moltres were in Fossil. How weird is that? And then Pidgeot was in Juggle, so you get Pidgeotto in base set, and then able to get Pidgeot, you have to buy Juggle to get the 4 evolution. And it was quite weird because what the Japanese were doing, what the English people said, like, no, we don't want to give them 4 evolutions, so they had to go buy our other product to go and get it. So after Gen 1 was released with Fossil, Basic Juggle, there was Team Rocket, Legendary Collectors, Base Set 2, and Gym Challenge Gym Heroes. Gen 2 took off with Silver, Gold, and Crystal. That was back in 2001. Then, of course, the sets for them really took off. So, Neo Destiny, Neo Refination, Neo Discovery, Refination, and then it was, after that, Skyridge. So all the Gen 2 sets were crucial. And Skyridge, out of all those Gen 2 sets, is the most expensive because it's so rare. And to be honest, I think Wizards of the Coast did do a good job on like the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 side of Pokemon, to be honest. They've done a really good job. So after Gen 2, the second Pokemon movie came out. That was 2000. So the second Pokemon movie came out in 2000. So the first Pokemon movie came out in 1999. The second Pokemon movie came out in 2000. And the next Pokemon movie came out in 2001. 2001, the next one came out, and the fourth one came out in 2002. So you start to see a pattern. 2003, 2004 was the introduction of Gen 3. It was the introduction of Gen 3. And so Gen 3, so it was Kanto and Johto region from Gen 1 and Gen 2. This is the Hoenn region. That's right, the Hoenn region. So all the TCG from Ruby Sapphire, like EX Ruby Sapphire, EX Sandstorm, EX Team Aqua, Team Magma. So basically all those sets from Gen 3 were not that expensive because what Wizards of the Coast did, they sold the rights of their Pokemon cards because they didn't want to make any. They're licensed well out of making Pokemon cards. So Nintendo took over and the artwork's not the same. It wasn't the same. To be honest, Gen 3 was like the most popular gen. To be honest, it's the most popular generation. And then coming from the Pokemon movie side of Gen 3, Pokemon movie 5 came out in 2003. So all the Pokemon movies came out from 1999 to now. Pretty much a massive gap. Now the anime series came out, the first ever anime series came out in 1998 to now. Every time there's a new game, a new TCG will come out and a new movie. So that's That's how Pokemon worked. So after that, it was Fire Red, Leaf Green, a remake of Gen 1. A remake of Gen 1. Okay, so with this, you can transfer over Gen 2, Gen 2, and Gen 3 over to Fire Red, Leaf Green, which is quite remarkable. I'm sorry, I've got something weird on my hands. Sorry. So that was and then the Pokemon TCG set was Fire Red, Leaf Green base set to Fire Red, Leaf Green. So Fire Red, Leaf Green sets. So that was the Fire Red side. Next, it was the third installment of Ruby and Sapphire. Emerald was released after that. So Emerald was next. Story about Rayquaza, the untold story of Rayquaza. So, and then the EX Emerald series came out. So, really good set. I actually got my EX Delta Species Rayquaza. That was 2005, 2006. I still got it, which is awesome. I want to take that to PSA and get that graded. So if anyone got Pokemon cards to PSA grade, do it. Just do it. It will bring so much value to the card. It will bring up the value. And then in 10 years' time, that value could go from here up. You see. After Emerald, it was the turn of Diamond and Pearl, Gen 4 of the Sinnoh region. And to be honest, Gen 4 was like the top because everyone played Fire Red, Red, Blue, Crystal, Silver, and Gold. Did get a Game Boy Advance, so they did play Gen 3, the remake of Red and Blue, so Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald. So when the DS came out, everyone started to play Gen 4, and they had the old cartridges to play the other game. So the Diamond Pearl base set came out after that. So it was really good back then. Before that, it was it was Platinum after that. So the story of Giratina. The untold story of Giratina. So which is really good. So and then the Platinum base set came out. And also with the Giratina movie. That's the promotion of Platinum. So really good. And then it was the remake of Gen 2, Soul Silver, and Heart Gold. So after that, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, so you could trade anything from Gen 1 or down to Gen 4 or Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It was one of the biggest games to have pretty much all the gens at that current point. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are the most expensive DS games ever. Soul Silver going for about £45. Heart Gold going for about £50. I can tell you that now. It's so expensive. It was the Heart Gold, Soul Silver base set after that. Next, it was the introduction of Gen 5 with Black and White. So Black and White was the story of Reshiram and Satcom. So that's why the Black and White films were Pokemon the movie Black and Pokemon the movie White. So there were two different stories. There were two different movies, and Ash will have one of either legendaries in those movies. So that was Black and White. There was Black and White 2. The story of Kieran, that's why the Kieran movie was released. And all the Black and White base set stuff for Black and White base set all the way down to Legendary Treasures were a massive collection of Black and White stuff. With Black and White, they introduced the code cards for the online TCG game, which is really good. Next, it was XY for the 3DS. The story of Evoltov and Exerdius, and the movie of Dancy, The Cocoon of Destruction, was the promotion of XY. And it was the introduction of Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution was introduced in XY, and from there, the introduction of proper EX and Mega EX cards from XY base set all the way down to XY Steam Siege. Oh my god, I'm so heart pounding. Of course, the normal EXs came from Black and White, so like the Reshiram and Sekrom gold cards. Of course, you had the silver cards in the XY days of Dialga, so which is really good. Next, it was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the remake of Ruby and Sapphire. It was a remake because Pokemon thought Groudon and Kyogre and Rayquaza could reach their full potential. Primal Groudon was introduced, Primal Kyogre was introduced, and Mega Rayquaza was introduced. So, with all that, with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you can catch pretty much all the legendary Pokemon from Gen 1 all the way down to Gen 7. I mean, that is big. It was big as a game. So for the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game, it was the Hooper movie, which saw Mega Rayquaza and Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre together in one movie, which was pretty sick. Next, it was Sun and Moon, the introduction of Sol Galio and Lunana, and the introduction of GX cards in the Pokemon TCG. From Sun and Moon base set all the way down to Crimson Invasion. And the Sun and Moon TCG was short, but where Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun came out a year later, the whole the story of Necrozma, the TCG took off from Ultra Prism all the way down to Cosmic Eclipse, the introduction of Prism cards, the character rare cards, and tag team cards. I mean, that was better for Pokemon. It was like a massive set. Massive sets for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Then it was another remake of Gen 1, but for Nintendo Switch. And it was the story of, and it was Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, the story of you and your new trainer and your new rival. It's not blue, it's not red, and it's not green. But green, blue, and red make a return on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Blue as the new Viridian City Gym Leader. Green, trying to catch Mewtwo, but you can battle her now again. And red as the master of Pokemon, the master of masters of Pokemon, which was really good. And then finally, before that, Pokemon also released Pokemon Go for mobiles. That was the next revolution. People going out, playing Pokemon Go, catching all their favorite Pokemon, doing raids like that, getting gifts, catching Pokemon like that. Also, Pokemon released Pokemon Masters, so you and your partner could battle the champions, getting the champions, and battling gym leaders to have them in your team. And you can power up their Pokemon and your Pokemon as well. So that was that. Finally, they released Pokemon Home for something. I will reveal that in a bit. So Pokemon Home, you can transfer Pokeballs from any game, from Gen 4, from any game to this game, which I am going to say. Finally, Pokemon released Gen 8. Gen 7 was Sun and Moon. Gen 8 was released in November last year, and they already got the extension passes ready for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon Sword and Shield Gen 8. That's right, Gen 8. Pokemon Sword and Shield, the story of Sakien and Salmon Center. We're already at Gen 8. The introduction of 3 and 3 Max cards and Rainbow Rare Trainer cards. I mean, it is huge. The next set is coming out in May. So Sword and Shield base set came out in Feb. The next set comes out 1st of May. Three months. In 3 months, they'll release a new set in 3 months. How is this possible? How is this possible? Because what the TCG did, they went for Wizards of the Coast to Nintendo to the Pokemon Company in the space of 25 years. 3 different companies making cards. And what the Pokemon Company did with the Sword and Shield base set were make their cards better than Sun and Moon, all the Sun and Moon products, and all the XY products. That's the end of it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite generation of Pokemon. When did you play your first ever Pokemon game? Do you collect Pokemon cards? So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, because every single week a new episode will come out every single week. I will try and get myself out there with these episodes and pretty much get myself on tour with these episodes, hopefully. So fingers crossed with that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, of course. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in another video, hopefully next week. We will do it at a later time next week, where Hannah could come and join us. At the moment, my studio is at 32 Dorchester Road, of course. If any of you want to come and see me, I'm here at 32 Dorchester Road. Anyway, like, subscribe, and caress my channel. Yeah, I will see you next week. If any of you want any more videos, just private message me. Like I said, like, subscribe, and caress my channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned to then.